I don't think I'm very conscious of where the head is. I can't recall that I noticed the weight of the head. Or
Okay, and that is the number one fundamental in golf, because this is the thing you're hitting the ball with. We need to have some sense.
Yeah.
We all sense it different, but we should all kind of know roughly where it is. So all I want you to do, we want the clubs, without looking, to be doing the same thing.
Mhm.
So our hands are doing the opposite. One's rotating that way, one's rotating this way.
Yeah.
But the golf clubs should be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So if we were to stop at any moment in time, the clubs would be moving together and the faces would be the same and the shafts would be pretty much the same.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go a little bit more up,
Yeah.
down this way, just up and down. So not around,
No. Okay.
so a lot more vertical.
Mhm.
So we're going to need a lot more wrist cock.
Ah.
This way.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But the clubs have to do the same thing.
Yeah.
So, yes, this is a very different wrist action. We're going to rotate the club, and we're going to rotate it pretty hard, and the wrists are going to release, but we just don't want it happening here.
No.
We want it happening much later.
Yeah. Okay.
And so what's happening is that the golf club then is coming through, and it's rotating left. It's still rotating, but it's more under your influence now. You can let it go if you want, or you can start to adapt your sequence.
Yeah.
But we have to have all that movement variability here to be able to do it. The system's got to be plastic. It's got to be able to move. We've got to create that fusion between the feeling of the swing, the release pattern, the awareness of how you're moving, and the ball flight you're seeing. Now we're going to go a little bit different. This is going to feel weird. On the way back, you're going to close the faces, and on the way through, you open. Okay. We're not going to swing a golf club like this, but can the wrists do that?
Oh.
Now, believe it or not, there's players on the US tour
Yeah.
that swing like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's movement of the wrist. Now, very quickly we can do the opposite, and we can go then open it up on the way back and then close it on the way through. Now we're going to do figure eights. So we're going to go out, round. We're going to do this. Yeah. And this should be.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, so this is highlighting our attunement in respect to spatial awareness with the golf club in our hand. No matter what movement we make with this, it doesn't even have to be a golf swing, we should feel comfortable with both hands.
Yeah.
We should be able to recognise what we're doing and move them around and feel extremely comfortable, and there should be no chance of these clattering. Because if we can do stuff like this, then when you're gripping it and you want to make a golf swing, you've got a much richer skill set to apply. But if it's kind of a bit clunky, okay, the vocabulary is not there. It's not elaborate enough before we start. And we're expecting to create very elaborate literacy in the form of movement with a very limited vocabulary. It's like asking a primary school kid to write some form of assignment that's way beyond the capability. We've just not developed that skill there. This is what we need to delve into, because it's just not there at the minute. You're capable of it very quickly. We can switch this on. It is a switch. Okay, you do it with everything else in your life. Say you pick up a new sport. Say we've never played table tennis before. We pick a table tennis bat up and we pretty quickly adapt. We might not be amazing, but we can have a game pretty quickly. Think about how often you play golf. Okay, we should be developing expert movement with this. Think of another sport. It's kind of, I say expert, it's relative, but compared to where we start, our skill level should be exponential compared to where we start. But it kind of does at the beginning, and then it goes. But it goes like that.
That's my golf life.
Yeah, it's all of us. We've had the blinkers on. I'm outside. I'm inside. I'm flexed. I'm extended. I'm open. I'm stack and till. I'm one plane, two plane. We absolutely limit our potential through how we perceive ourselves and the labels we attach to what we do. We're categorising ourselves. We're looking at the golf swing like a golf coach does. We're not looking at the golf swing or the game of golf like a player, like we do with every other sport. This is why we don't play golf like we play other sports, because we're thinking like a coach trying to play golf. Everyone comes in and talks golf technique. And it's like, go and play football, just go and play. And it's like, if we want to get better, we've got to attune our skills. So what we've got to do first, what I want you to do is, I just want you to twist these clubs like this.
Oops. At the same time?
At the same time, yeah, like that. And then I want you to stop them, and you should be able to very quickly stop them upright. Yeah, or spin them around and then stop them to the left. Think of a clock face.
Yeah.
So you can spin them around either way, doesn't really matter. You can twist them in, twist them out, twist them in together, twist them out. Okay, and then twist them, and then when I say stop, just let's go to 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Good. And then 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 9 o'clock. And then 12 o'clock. Good. And then you can go any way you want around. Okay. What I want you to do now is I want you to close your eyes. Keeping your eyes closed, find a square club face. 12 o'clock.
There?
What feels square? Have a look.
Oh. You didn't say square to what? Okay.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? So there's a disconnect between us and what we're actually holding on a sensory level. Just doing this can help improve you as a golfer. Because the moment you can start to just play around and get them straight is the moment that you can swing these and you know kind of where they are. Okay? I didn't get that one right. They're not my clubs. Get the excuses in. I'll find it. Pretty decent. Not bad.
Yeah. So you can just do this as a practice.
Yeah. So you can feel a closed face, open face, where they are in space.
This is a draw.
Yeah. Very good.
Oh.
Yeah. And we sound surprised, and we shouldn't, because it's like, oh, I know where my body is in space. It's like we take this for granted every day because the body's so adept at just reacting. All we've got to do is the same thing, but with this in our hand, 3 foot longer. That's all. That is essentially now the end of our body. So how well are we attuned to the end of our body? Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you're becoming more shot focused. That was brilliant.
Yeah, that was good.
That was brilliant. So much more engaged before the club even swung. Your golf swing is reacting. It's not static and then now it's up and then you're initiating it. It's like the swing's reacting to the momentum. So on that release, so what I would do is not this.
No.
Because now this is one piece movement.
Yeah.
So this is taking you back into what you used to do. Okay. Otherwise, you're trying to break down and create some kind of mechanical model that you're about to do, and what that's doing is too slow.
Yeah.
And suddenly, all this movement is becoming rigid. Sharp.
Great shot. That's superb.
Yeah, this is
Fantastic.
This is good.
Brilliant.
Shot.
Different shot.
Oh, never seen that before.
Oh, what a golf shot.
Shot.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Ah, this feels so good.
We'll finish on that one.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have you enjoyed
Been
it?
a pleasure.
Yeah,
Been a
me
pleasure,
too.
yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank
Well
you.
done. That was awesome.
Thank you, George.
That was awesome to watch,
That
mate.
was
Thank you.
brilliant. Awesome to watch.
Ah,
Yeah.
that
Thank
was
you very
good.
much.
Ah.
Brilliant. Thanks
No.
for making the trip.
Yeah.
I hope it's been worth it.
Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't sure if you could do it, but you did it.
Yeah. Brilliant. It was,
So
it was fantastic.
this feels so good. Yeah.
And so you've got the whole motion.
Yeah.
Not parts. You've
No.
worked on chunks before. Tried to build up a swing.
Yeah.
And this is a whole motion,
Yeah.
and everything's reacting.